Okay, there's a spoiler. Which is not, which is to be really, which is like which war college, performance pressure. What am I even doing here? That people can die. If you fall, you die. I think that's kind of a frustrating thing. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So I've finally read The Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and I have so many things to say about it without actually breaking the plot. I'll try not to break the plot. So look, basically Fourth Wing is a pretty good read and it's by Rebecca Yarros. It's the first book of the ongoing series. Second one is Iron Flames, which is released. Third one is Onyx, which is going to release on like next year, probably January or Feb. I don't know. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, it's a 5-book series and the first book is Fourth Wing. It was one of my anticipated reads. Look, it's basically a pretty good read, but I kind of felt like this book, like, it's a mixture of different kind of stories put in together, mixed, and then published as one new blockbuster storyline. So it's kind of like that. I kind of was in a deja vu situation when I was reading it, and like some scenes, some plots were like so similar to other stories and other things that I've read. So it's like that. So it's a fantasy book and it's about dragon riders, and there's a school, I mean there's like college, war college, and it's actually fun. It has everything that I like. And there's also a map of that place given in the book. It's basically a world where humans go to this college, and it's a war college, and they pick their careers, kind of, you can say careers, okay? So either they want to become a rider or a healer. There are different kind of categories for it. It's kind of like picking a degree for a college to pursue, whatever. It's kind of like that. Our main character is Violet, and she is a nepo kid. And like she has loads of family pressure on her because her whole family line is of dragon riders, but she want to become a scribe, and which is all about writing history and keeping records and stuff like that. So yeah, she want to become a scribe, but her whole family is like people full of that powerful family she has, and everyone in her family are dragon riders. And so of course she her family is expecting her to be a dragon rider as well, but she don't want to be a dragon rider, she want to be a scribe, and she has loads of potential, like performance pressure and family pressure and every kind of pressure on her. She hates her life, and but still, like, she's forced to go to the war college and to become a dragon rider, and yeah, and see if she survives or not, because they are highly there are high chances for her or for anyone who go for this career for becoming a dragon rider or whatever. They can die. There's a huge possibility of dying in this war school. People can die because it's like the shit is serious. She has to go through these series of tests, you can say, before actually going into this war college. And this college is located high up in the mountains, and there's a bridge which is connecting to this college, and you have to cross that bridge in order to go to that college. And it's a very thin bridge, and if you fall, you die. It's like that, and you have to cross it. There's no other option you have got. This book is basically, as I told you, this book is like different stories put up together, shuffled, and then published as one storyline. So but it's interesting to read, and it got all the essence of different fantasy, romanticy things, so it's kind of fun to read. My most favorite scene in this book was one of the most favorite scenes was when Violet suddenly wakes up in middle of the night, and she's surrounded by these a few people, like 4 to 5 people around her, and they are there to kill her. Like literally they are there to kill her while she's asleep. And then Zayden comes in, and he kills everyone out there. And then Violet sees from the corner of her eyes that there is some girl who kind of escaped from that scene or that room, whatever. So yeah, this is the whole scene, and it's literally, it's amazing. Xaden and Violet can communicate through, you know, like telepathy. They can communicate through using their minds. Xaden and Violet are enemy to lovers, which is so good. And Xaden has this thing like, I want to be with you, but I cannot be with you, but I still want to be with you. It's kind of really confusing, and he can't be with her because he is a part of this rebellion which is working against her, like against Violet and her family. So he's kind of against her, but he wants her, but he cannot be with her, and he still wants her. Look, the twist at the end was like, it really got me. It was good. Okay, there's a spoiler. So look, in the beginning of the book, we got to know that Violet's brother is dead. But this is where the twist comes in. So Violet's brother is not dead. He is very much alive, and he is working in the rebellion with Xaden, and this all rebellion thing is against Violet and her family. So yeah, this was like, you know, it was a pretty good twist. I loved it. So now, the thing that I loved the most about this book was the character development of Violet. Like, she really grew stronger as the book progressed. And also, if you're someone who is new to fantasy or romantasy, and like you're trying to read something, this one is a pretty good book to read. And also, I love the relationship between the dragons and their riders. It was pretty good. And the downside of this book was that there were some scenes which I was not able to, you know, visualize. Like, it was just difficult to visualize. Maybe it wasn't properly written or properly explained or whatever, but I felt like some scenes were difficult to visualize for me, like the bridge scene, the parapet, and anyways. So yeah, this was my overall review about this book, Fourth Wing. And if I have to give it a rating, then I'll rate it 4 out of 5. And anyways, that was it for this video. See you in the next video. Bye.